Welcome to the NACA American Dream Program. Each week, we'll talk about how NACA is revolutionizing mortgage lending with the best mortgage in America. It's no down payment, no closing cost or fees, no PMI, no consideration of your credit score. And guess what? It's at a below market fixed rate. NACA's just relentless. This is the NACA way.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm James Perkins Jr., Mayor of the City of Selma. This is another edition of Fix It Friday. Happy New Year, everybody. This is our first for the year 2023. And what a closeout did we have on 2022. Folks, I want to just start this Fix It Friday by just thanking everybody that contributed something to the disaster that we dodged. We dodged a major bullet with that water freeze on Christmas Day, and throughout that week, just want to thank the water board team led by Robert Bridges and the city's team led by Henry Hicks, and also the folks in public safety that just jumped in and did what was necessary to make certain that we identified as many leaks as we needed to so that our water table levels could go up and we would not lose our water system. And so congratulations, kudos to everybody. And I especially want to thank the citizens. What an amazing use of social media. You know, we always talk about how social media is used for the negative. In that particular instance, man, it was used for the positive. And the citizens of Selma, you jumped in over 500 shares on that event. And because of the contributions that you made, we were able to do what we needed to do. I also want to thank the mass media because they jumped in and helped us a whole lot. But now that's what I want to say about that. That's bringing us into New Year. We got some great weather today. I hope you're outside enjoying it. But I've got a special guest coming in today on this Fix It Friday. Young lady that's going to share some very powerful information with citizens. So I want to bring Angie Thibodaux into this conversation. Angie, how are you doing today?
I am doing well, Mayor. Thank you for having me. Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to everyone here in Selma.
All right, Angie Thibodaux, folks, she is here with us, and she is going to be sharing some exciting information with us about an organization that we affectionately refer to as NACA. That is the Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America. They are coming to Selma, and so Angie, I can kind of share with the public who you guys are and what do you do?
All right. Well, that's a mouthful in itself, Mayor, and thank you again for having us on. Right. Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America, NACA. NACA is a nonprofit organization. We're a HUD certified, we're a HUD counseling agency. And what we do is we make history. And I say that so proudly because we do. We make the dream of owning a home, of home ownership, a reality. And we do that in so many different ways. First and foremost, we are a housing organization and an advocacy organization first. And I say that because we advocate to continue to bring forth awareness, access, and change. And we bring forth awareness by making sure that people are aware of the services and support services and various things that are available and afforded to them. And so we bring forth that awareness. We have mortgage assistance, housing assistance, you name it. Everything under the rooftop is what we do. So we make purchasing a home a reality. We make maintaining and keeping your home a reality. And we also look at creative ways to create generational wealth, because remember, the wealth is in the land. The Bible say go and tell. And that's what we're here to do. We're going to tell the story. Somebody got to tell the story. So
go on, tell it.
Yes, the wealth is in the land. And so what we used to do, and I'm going to take you all the way back. My name is Angie Thibodaux, so you know that's an old Louisiana name. So I'm going to take you all the way back. Back in the day, Big Mama and Madia, we always had a house and a roof over our head. And home ownership, dude, can you just imagine how difficult it was back then to own land and own a home? Now there's more tools and resources available to us, and we have more of our people renting than ever before. And renting is not generational wealth. There's nothing to leave behind. There's no legacy building. There's no wealth generating. And we have to have that home and that land to leave on to our children's children. And only through NACA have I seen an organization and a program that is actually providing. I look at NACA as a ladder. They're providing the steps that you continue to climb to reach that goal of generational wealth, to reach that goal of home ownership. We have our purchase program where you can come in, you can go through the counseling. It's good quality, comprehensive counseling to get you home ownership ready, because not everybody realize that they can own a home. And the ones that think they can own a home, they'll write their own declination letter by saying, you know what, my credit score is an issue. I got this going on. I got that going on. This program is character-based lending. And they will look at, it's not even a consideration of your credit score. What it is, and think about it this way, if you can afford to pay your rent, you can afford to pay that amount in a mortgage.
Okay, let's just deal with that just a moment, because there are some really interesting dynamics here, man. You've said a lot. You talked about character, lending. Typically, in order to get a loan to purchase a home, you have to qualify. You have to jump through a lot of hoops. There's a down payment involved. There's closing costs involved. Your credit score is involved. You got to get mortgage insurance, and you got a lot of boxes that people are checking off. And what you're telling me is with NACA, people, your organization can walk through this process. And you, not only that, are you telling the citizens of Selma that NACA is approved by HUD to do what you're doing?
Absolutely. All of our counselors are HUD certified counselors. We are a HUD certified agency. And so not only will they come into the program and get comprehensive counseling, let me tell you this. Maybe you think that you can't even afford a home, and come to find out you've been paying $800 a month in rent. If you can pay $800 a month in rent, NACA looks at that, and that's how you get qualified. 12 consecutive rental payments, and you haven't missed a payment. I have people that have come through the program that's been renting for 6 and 7 years, Mayor. Guess what? They could have been 6 and 7 years into owning a home. And guess what? Your qualification is your rental payments. No money down, no closing costs, no fees. We only ask you to do 2 things. Number one, you're going to be a member, and your membership has its privileges. Those privileges are, when you become NACA, we take ownership of everything under your rooftop and beyond. We are advocating for you to continue to have that low mortgage payment at a below market fixed rate. And only at NACA can you buy down your rate to virtually 0%. You can buy down your rate.
What?
Let me tell you something else that's really, really good. Because NACA has no down payment and no closing costs and no fees, if there are city approved down payment assistance programs, NACA doesn't have down payment assistance. It doesn't require it. Now you can use that down payment assistance to now buy down your principal, and you can walk into your home with instant equity. That's generational wealth right there.
And you know, one of the programs that I have been advocating still hadn't quite gotten the council's understanding of what we're trying to get done, but there's a $5,000 down payment assistance program that I am advocating that we offer to city employees for home ownership. You buy a home, and the way we structured that is it's a forgivable loan. Every year, $1,000 is forgivable. That means that in 5 years, you've gotten a grant from the city for home ownership. That's the way. So we are looking at some very creative things to do here. But you are actually telling the citizens of Selma that NACA is coming to Selma and that you're going to make all of these services available to Selma. When are you coming?
We will be there Friday, January 13th through Monday, January 16th. This is Martin Luther King Day weekend. We're making it a weekend of service. And what better service as it going into the state of Alabama, which is one of the black belts in the state of Alabama. And we're going to be in 15 cities. That's 15 cities. Every city from January 13th through the 16th. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, all day, giving you what you need to succeed. And Mayor, I got some nuggets still waiting to give you. I got a 6-piece here. I always tell people, I look at a little kitty meal. We got a 6-piece nugget. And thank you for sponsoring this, Mayor, because honestly, this wouldn't have been made affordable to the citizens of Selma without your leadership, your support. You called us, we called you, and we collaborated. And to those that are listening, he didn't ask me to say this, but I'm going to do it anyway. He was adamant that the citizens of Selma receive any and every piece of access and resource that is available to them. We're giving you the access and we have the resources. He wanted to make sure this program is available for you. There's more to this program. There's $20 billion that we have for Alabama to take access to. Guys, when I tell you that's 20 billion with a B, that don't happen often. And if we don't use it, somebody else will. Let it be us.
Angie, there's a question out there. How does this program work with veterans? You got any? Okay.
Good question. Guess what? Our program is right now, you can get a 15-year fixed rate for 5.375. You can get a 20-year at 5%.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
5.5. And remember, you can buy down your rate. With veterans, you don't even need the VA program. If you have it and you want to use your VA program, that's fine. We are even better than that. Here's why. We work the same way. It is a fixed rate, fully amortized loan. However, the VA will not allow you to buy down your rate to 0%. NACA's program will. We will allow you to buy down that rate to virtually 0%. And you can use it in conjunction. You can use NACA's program in conjunction with other down payment assistance programs. As long as they're willing to work with us, we can pair them together.
Angie, there's this old saying, you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make that horse drink. Folks, citizens of Selma, and let me just ask this question. Are we really talking about just Selma when you are here in Selma? Are we only talking about Selma's residents? What about Dallas County and the surrounding counties? Can they come to this event and take advantage of it while you are located here in Selma?
Absolutely. I don't encourage the citizens to come in Dallas County and surrounding counties. I challenge them to come. If you want to I want you to make a liar out of me. Come and see what we got to offer. I want you to come. They say you went, you saw, you came and you saw. I want you to be able to say, I came and I saw it for myself. Don't take my word for it. Come on and see us. Mayor, what? If you have citizens that are, please don't write your own declination letter. Don't say they're not going to do. Don't let the devil seep in like that, because the enemy always working. Out of minds is the devil.
That's right.
Don't write on to the declination letter. I'm talking right now to the people who tired of making $1 out of 15 cents. I'm talking to the people who understand that they are supposed to be the lender, they are supposed to be the lender, not the borrower. I'm talking to the people who understand that they are the head and not the tail. I'm talking to the people who tired of being sick and tired. I'm talking to
you better preach
that they are not supposed to be living in lack. I'm talking to the people who understand what kingdom building is. I'm talking to the people who know that when somebody, your so-called friend, is telling you, hey, don't go, them people ain't gonna give you nothing, and you shake that devil off and say, I'm going, it's 2023 and I'm ready for a radical change. I'm talking to the people who know, and when you know what's destined for you, nobody can take it from you. I want the people, even on Section 8 housing choice vouchers, to come on, because guess what? If you got a housing choice voucher, guess what'll happen with that? we can work with the housing authority, convert your housing choice voucher into a mortgage. Because if you're paying the landlord, you can pay your bank your mortgage and own your home.
My goodness. And I've had that conversation with our housing authority president, Kennard Randolph, and the housing authority board has already made provisions to use Section 8 vouchers for home ownership mortgage payments. So folks, if you got a Section 8 voucher and you have consistently paid your bills and done things the way you're supposed to, this is a character program. You can actually begin to own your own home. I mentioned, I say, you can, that old saying, you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. Folks, this is what we have done. We are bringing the water to the horse. Yeah. That's what this is. We're not trying to get you to go to the water. We're bringing the water to you so that you can actually this is an opportunity of a lifetime, folks, and they're going to be here. We're bringing them into the community. We're making the space for them. We're going to provide the space. They're going to be here. They're going to do a workshop. They're going to actually go in and do a workshop and explain how all of this works. That's right. We made provisions for a large assembly space for that at Ebenezer Baptist Church. There's going to be a large assembly space where they can come in, and so we can handle it. You come on in, and then we're going to be able to have you to sit in there and get the training that you need. They're going to be able to meet with you one-on-one and be able to go over your personal situation with you privately. That's to right. Coach you through this process. And then your file will be reviewed for qualifications, and you will then be notified about what the next steps are to home ownership. Folks, one of Selma's greatest challenges is neighborhood revitalization. Folks, this is it. We are about to tear down 300 old dilapidated. It was too good for the internet. The internet couldn't even handle all of this power. I don't know if we're back or not. I think we're back. Folks, we are about to tear down 300 old dilapidated structures. We are looking for opportunities to build. Listen to this. Qualify and get the money you need to build a new home in Selma. You can qualify to buy an existing. You can qualify to fix your existing home in Selma. This is what we've been talking about. This is what we're doing. And listen, I am just so excited and so thankful that NACA has embraced.
Absolutely. Also, I want to make sure you are aware that not only is this a home purchase program that we're doing here for the entire state of Alabama. This is not just Selma, it's Dallas County, it's surrounding areas. We're also doing Rehab. If your home is in need of rehab and needs some reconstruction and things like that, we also have rehab dollars that's available. So you come on into the event at Ebenezer Baptist Church on 1548 FD Reese Street, and you come on in any of those days and you talk to us about your rehab needs. You talk to us about your refinance need. You talk to us about your home purchase needs. And guess what? If you're already in a home and the mortgage is unaffordable, you can talk to us about modifying, trying to work with your current bank or servicer and modify those loans, modify your current mortgage. We can do all of that. This program is designed for anyone who is under a roof. If you're renting, this program is for you. If you already own a home, find out what services you can get to further, own your home. Find out what your rehab dollars are. We're talking about neighborhood revitalization. We're talking about stabilizing our communities and ruling out generational wealth, one brick at a time. That's what we're talking about. And you can do all of this powered by NACA.
Listen, folks, I'm back. I'm not giving the devil any credit for that. That's a technical issue. But the bottom line is this. Regardless of technical issues and technicalities and whatever barriers have existed in sharing this information, Angie, we've already put out 5,000. Now we've actually put out about 7,000 push cards already in Selma. Door to door. We literally went door to door and pushed those cards indoors. Folks, that's what that you looking at, that you got at your house. Go back and read that card. Go back and look at what it says, because this is the information we're sharing to you. This is just the first opportunity. And I'm hoping we'll get an opportunity to do this again before the 13th. I got some other folks that's really excited. I've already gotten a text from another broadcaster that's saying, I need her on my show. I'll be connecting you so that other folks can get some of this energy that you're bringing into our community and the support that you find. Folks, listen, Fix It Friday. When I campaigned, when I talked to you about this Perkins administration, we talked about let's fix it together. That's what this is. And this is not just a city's fix. This is a family fix. This is a personal goal fix. If your personal goal was to own a piece of America, to own a piece of land, this is that opportunity for you to do that. Even if you own a Section 8 voucher, listen. And we have not only bringing in home ownership opportunities for you, home repair opportunities for you. Not only are we doing that, but we've also got some great announcements coming about some additional jobs that are paying livable wages and above livable wages. We are transforming this community, and we are doing it with the work and labor of the folks. I am convinced that God's in this plan, folks. Y'all better hear what I'm trying to tell you. It takes faith. I believe it's going to happen, but I also recognize that faith without works is dead. And what we are doing right now is the work. We are lifting this community. We are raising the bar of expectation for ourselves and for each other. Why? Because we can do better. We shall do better. And NACA is going to help us. And so, Angie, thank you so much for helping us to walk through this glorious opportunity on Fix It Friday. Listen, folks, January 13th, Friday, January 13th, 9 o'clock at Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church, located 1548 Dr. F.D. Reese Street. That's where you're going to be. We're going to be set up there. They've already come in. They've already vetted the facility. They've already worked on the internet speeds that's needed for their counselors. They've gotten all their folk lined up. We are moving to get this done. You're going to hear more about it. But now you see the number at the bottom of the screen for more information, 425-602-6222. Call that number. If you can't get in touch with them, call the office of Mayor, 334-874-2101. Give us a call, because I am absolutely convinced this is what we need to do to get this done.
Absolutely.
This is where we're going, folks. This is what we're doing. And I am convinced that this is the right thing for us to do in this season. Thank you so very much, Angie. I don't know if folks, if you got any more questions, go ahead and post them. You know what you need to do. Go ahead and post them on social media, because Angie, not only are we doing this through this medium, it is actually being pushed out live on Facebook. And so folks are actually watching this. They're actually getting this right. And they got this live. And so they'll be able to go back and look at it and rehearse it and see what's going on with it. So folks, this is it. This is the opportunity. This is what you've been asking for. It's here.
If you got some if you have general contractors and builders out there in Selma, you can also make sure that we keep cash flowing to them as well, because we have some opportunities for vendors, builders, inspectors, because as we do the rehab, isn't it nice that the rehab work and the rebuilding and the new construction is done by us, for us? Let's make it happen.
Folks, did y'all get that? Did y'all get that? We're fixing to turn that dollar over 4 or 5 times in the community. That's what that is. That dollar retention, man, is going to be in the community. Now they talk about Selma's dollars turnover once or twice and it's gone. But listen, we're talking about 4, 5, 6 turnovers of that same dollar. Now you are generating wealth. Folks, thank you so much. This has been a teachable moment. This is an exciting time. I am hippopotamus happy and peacock proud that we are in this space and in this place at this time. Thank you. Folks, this has been Fix It Friday. I am James Perkins Jr., Mayor of the city of Selma. Folks, and we have been talking Selma. Angie Thibodaux, thank you so very much. I applaud you. I applaud NACA. We're looking forward to getting this work done. Folks, that's it for today. And what I always tell you, for all of the success, all of the challenges we experience, to God be the glory.